Alright, welcome back, everyone. Not that there's probably that many people watching this, but do let me know if you are watching it and you're outside of the group of people that I know are watching it, because you deserve some credit for sitting through this, to be honest. You really do. Anyway, we're going to clear out the Devon Corporation. Yes, he already said that. Because, of course, the president, he's, convinced us that we just have to do this thing. It's empty. I'm developing new kinds of Pokeballs, but I haven't made much headway. Oh, wow, that's a Pokénav! It came about as a result of our president's desire to learn about the feelings of Pokemon. Would you like me to describe its features in detail? Yes, please, I don't know anything about it yet. No, I think you'll find out just by trying the Pokénav out. A blueprint of some sort? Well, that's too complicated. More defeatist attitude from the main player. Main character, sorry. We're developing a device for talking with Pokemon, but we haven't had much success. I'm trying to develop a device that visually reproduces the dreams of Pokemon, but it's not going well. Oh, that's foreshadowing of Gen 5. I wonder if they intended that back then. They were like, this will be a thing eventually. I've been trying to develop a device that resurrects Pokemon from fossils, and it's working. I'll be bringing you something later. Hi there! You're always welcome here. Makes a nice change. Hello. Oh yeah, she says the same thing she did before. It sounds like they recovered the ripped-off Devon goods. Thanks to me. Well, let's look at the Pokénav. Oh, a map. As he said, we've got to check the locations of Dewford. That's right there. South of Route 104, 5, 6, and then 7 goes here. Yep. Slateport Beach on Route 109. Slateport City. But this will be the target for today. I just realised that it doesn't mention Island Cave here. Actually, that makes sense. Because you can't actually get into it until later. Once you do a certain thing. Condition. Party Pokemon. I don't know why I'm looking at this, because they're all going to be the same. But this will be important later on, when I inevitably subject you to contest, guys. All the rebattleable trainers so far. Except for leaders, they don't count. Although in Emerald, they are rebattleable. Rock-type power attack. Rock-solid types are good. Through battling, I want to learn all about Pokemon. What does Bugcatcher James have to say? Lightning fast attack! Bug Pokemon are number 1! If you want to catch bug Pokemon, wake up early. So true. I'll show you some guts. Cute Pokemon are my faves. After a battle, I always bathe with my Pokemon. Okay. I do what I can. I use different types. I'm going to keep working until I beat a gym leader. Calvin. My knowledge rules. Any smart Pokemon. I want to be a Pokemon researcher in the future. It's fair. I use my head to battle. I love any kind of Pokemon. My daddy gives me spending money if I ace a test. Nice random fact. Strategy? Who needs it? I spent big money on it. I, being rich, sleep in a custom Pokemon bed. Nice. Anything to win. Gorgeous type. I have a cool, especially for my Pokemon at home. It's very nice. Anyway, that was fun. Drainer's Eyes. So how is the party? We will probably keep this same party for today. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I'll swap some of them out. Because I've got some level 11s, because, yeah, I did nothing in between. For the first time, I think, you've seen the entire, like, this is the first 2 episodes that actually had nothing go on in between. Admittedly, I could have leveled those 2 up. I'll get to that. We're soon to have a better leveling up spot anyway. Well, ish. Clarabelle. Actually, I don't know what to do. Albatross is level 13. So are these 2, because I find... Look! Belaine finally has a move. Nature Power. Ugh. The one that takes so long to do, because it has to be like... Use Nature Power. Nature Power turned into Swift. It used Swift. I'm just like, can you just say that it used Nature Power and it just is Swift? It's just... Yeah, I resent that kind of thing. Anyway... Bach, who finally learned Bite and is thus more useful. Anyway. Do I have another 13? Yeah, Detrera. Cecilia can finally be on the team. I don't know what I'm doing. This is really boring, sorry. Yeah, let's go with this. Okay. I might have to speed that up post-production because that was so boring. Oh, hi, Loey. How's your Pokedex coming along? Mine's looking pretty decent. I caught Pokemon in Petalburg Woods until I ran out of Pokeballs. Why are you here? I thought you, like, told me to go somewhere, but evidently not. Anyway. Ah. Okay, I don't have time for this. I'll do that later. I won't subject you to more boring footage. Ugh, it's always an X item, isn't it? I'm so glad that I chopped down the tree for that. Let me get my daily berry. Not that I've been getting them daily, but yeah. Ah, Pecha. Oh yeah, so my train purchase, yeah, it was basically as expected, just really cheap kind of thing, but I do recall that they were $20 originally, so, you know, a saving of 75%. But yeah, it's funny because there's no metal parts to it, as you would expect a train set to have. But in saying that, it actually works quite well. And, it's just funny because the track is really quite shoddy, being a plastic track. And the things don't connect all that well. But the train, like the thing, the engine, it stays on the tracks really well, considering that some of them are just disconnected. anyway, I hope you've enjoyed my recap of the train set. Oh, neat! That's the badge from Rustboro, Jim. You must be a trainer. You should try using this item. Nice. It's a miracle seed. If a Pokemon holds that item, its grass-type moves become stronger. Besides Miracle Seed, I think there are other convenient items for Pokemon to hold. There are. I heard a Zigzagoon. Okay, we're quite far into this episode and I'm upset that we've done like very little. But you know, that's just how it is. It's a great ball. I've got much to say today. How disappointing. Another X item, really? I mean, I don't resent them that much, but just... like, yeah. I can't even form a proper sentence. Oh, my neck hurts. There's some random info for you. And once again, I'm not sitting very well. Well, that's done. That was our detour through the cut tree route of Petalburg Woods. I hope you enjoyed it. Well, we don't need to heal after one battle. Yes, I did avoid that cross. It's time for this. What? Let me just... if I could just... How long will I do this? Oh, that's right, I can't run. There we go. Now Wingull is chasing him.
Hold on, lass. Wait a Pico. Oh, you're Louie. You saved my darling Pico. We owe so much to you. What's that? You want to sail with me? Oh, You have a letter bound for Dewford and a package for Slateport then. Quite the busy life you must lead. But certainly what you're asking is no problem at all. You've come to the right man. We'll set sail for Dewford.
Okay then.
Dewford, here we come. Anchors away. Pico, we're setting sail, my darling.
It's an incredibly small boat. Dun, dun, dee, da, 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 dee, da, scree, doo, doo, dee, da, da, doo, dash, 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 scree, dee, da. I'm really sorry.
Ahoy! We've hit land in Dewford. I suppose you're off to deliver that letter to... who was it now? Stephen.
Alright then. Dewford Town, a tiny island in the blue sea. This episode will probably just be about Dewford Town and talking to people. Wow, you bothered to cross the sea to visit Dewford? Did you maybe come here because you heard about Brawley? No, but that will be important. He's so cool. Everyone idolizes him. Good, your eyes on this! It's a silk scarf. It's right at the cutting edge of
fashion, yeah. Oh, I can see your eyes twinkling. You appreciate my dazzling style. Oh, you're a delight. Here you go. I want you to have it.
Alright then. I remember someone on TV Tropes called this guy Large Ham. I'm like, yeah. The silk scarf raises the power of normal type moves. It's a marvelous scarf that will go with almost all Pokemon. It does go well with certain faves of mine, I'll say that much. Dewford Town is a tiny island community. If something gets trendy here, everyone picks up on it right away. Everyone's information exchange. I like what's hip, happening, and trendy. I'm always checking it out. Listen, have you heard about this new correct rental? That's right, of course you know. I mean, sheesh, correct rental. It's the hottest thing in cool. Wherever you're from, correct rental is the biggest happening thing, right? No. No, it's not a hip and happening thing. Well, hey, you have to tell me what's new and what's in. Upside down grandmother. No. Upside down grandmother. Yeah, that's right, yeah, I knew that. I knew it all along, of course. I know about that. Upside down grandmother, right? Yeah, that's it. It's there, yeah. It's an upside down grandmother. The coolest or what? It's the hippest thing in hip. You think I'd not know about it? Correct rental. That's like so 5 minutes ago. Now, upside down grandmother is what's vital and in tune with the times. I hate when he rejects your new thing, but usually the first time he won't do that. Upside down grandmother's scream is the title. Lol.
This whole business about upside down grandmother. Isn't there a TV show on it?
Across the sea is upside down grandmother even more popular? I'm studying up on the hip and trendy upside down grandmother now. Is it true there's a deep link between upside down grandmother and PC? Yes, I can see how that would be correlated. Oh, so my hunch was right! I'm one step closer to being hip and happening. Yowza! Like, I'm thinking an upside down grandmother, well, she's kind of a backwards grandmother, and so she would actually know how to use a PC. I'm only talking for, like, my own grandmother will never use a computer, okay? So I'm not making a sweeping generalization. I'm teaching my Pokemon about upside down grandmother, but it's not going well. It's a bit too much, I think. What's in vogue? Why, it has to be upside down grandmother. I can't imagine what life would be like without upside down grandmother. I mean, honestly. I collect official upside down grandmother licensed merchandise. What? I have official upside down grandmother dolls, official upside down grandmother brand clothing, and officially licensed upside down grandmother picture books. I own? I'm not sharing anything with you. It sounds like you've been ripped off. So. Anyway, as I was saying earlier, we should get together and organise an upside down grandmother party on the island. Oh, smashing good idea. It will settle once and for all who is best at upside down grandmother. Brilliant indeed. It's a thing you can be good at. I'm so confused now. Starting today, our lives will revolve around upside down grandmother. I believe they already have started to revolve around it. Oh, and again. Apologies. Well, there's a stone cavern at the edge of town. I've heard you can find rare stones there. Even if a Pokemon faints and can't battle, it can still use a learned move from a hidden machine / HM. True, true. I know Torchic. It's like, this is literally just for Torchic's Ember PP, I'm pretty sure. But it's done. Now, there's the gym, but we're not going to do that just yet. Dewford Town, Pokemon Gym, Leader Broly, a big wave and fighting. This is a renowned fishing spot. Are you getting the itch to fish? Yeah. I hear you, and I don't like what you're saying. I'll give you one of my fishing rods. Great. And as an added bonus, I'll even throw in a little fishing advice. First, you want to face the water, then use the rod. Focus your mind. If you get a bite, pull on the rod. Sometimes you can snag something immediately, but with bigger catches, you need to time the pulls on your rod to haul them in. There's a lot to be said for living on a small island like this in harmony with Pokemon and the family. Gaga. You have good choice in Pokemon. I came from the large port of Slateport City when I married my husband here. Life goes by slowly on this little island, but being surrounded by the beautiful sea, that's happiness too. Sorry, I just lost control of the D-pad, is that what you call it? I feel like there's something here. Apparently not. Okay, well, that's done. What do people do if they need to go to a washroom? What if my rod hooks a big one while I'm in the washroom? I just can't go. And that's a challenge to a battle. Better believe it. Fisherman Ned. Ned. Oh, great. Of course it's a tentacle. The one thing I can't use Absorb on. Because it might have liquid ooze. And I'm not here for that. That's a shame. I believe in who I believe in. Yes. So violent. I needed to sing again. I doubt it would have helped. Yes. Watch me get poisoned. Oh good, it didn't happen. Yes, I'll probably say it a lot of times, and sorry. Yes. Yes please. I would never use focus energy, so... Nor would I probably use growl, but yeah. I lost because I'm trying to not go to the washroom. Alright then. Oh no, I've got this feeling I'll hook a big one. NPCs. Trainer tips. Advice on catching Pokemon with a rod. Because that guy who told you about fishing, he knows nothing. Press the A button if you get a bite. I think the fisherman was a lot more descriptive and this sign was unnecessary. But I guess he never mentioned the A button. He never broke the fourth wall or whatever. Nice. Yes. Alright. Which do you prefer? Fishing in the sea or a stream? Probably a better range of Pokemon in the sea. But if we're talking real world, it's been many a year since I fished. And I wouldn't say it was something I was ever enthused about or good at. My sister, or both my sisters, have a bit more experience with them. Sorry, I have nothing to say, and it's getting to me. Oh, it's got clear body. Well, this one does. I'm just sad. I could have used Cecilia on it. But you can't know the ability before you send out the Pokemon. Oh, we actually got confusion off confusion for once. But it's funny, because the move is called confusion, but it doesn't confuse a lot of the time. Ugh, my arm hurts. Just always complaining about some thing hurting. What a thrilling video. How do you like the depiction of Cecilia that I haven't drawn yet, but is gonna be here when this video is there? That was well phrased, wasn't it? Beautifly is definitely my favourite of the two, Dustox and Beautifly. Like in deep sea fishing, I lost spectacularly. Alright then. Fishing is the greatest, whether it's in the sea or a stream. You agree with me, right? Well, you asked me to pick a favourite, so... Ooh. Alright, what are we doing? The cave. Granite cave. Hey you. It gets awfully dark ahead, and it'll be tough trying to explore. That guy who came by earlier, Steven I think it was, he knew how to use flash, so he ought to be alright. But, well, for us hikers, helping out those that we meet is our motto. Here you go, I'll pass this on to you. HMO5. Teach that hidden move Flash to a Pokemon and use it. It lights up even the inky darkness of caves. Well, that's the only thing it does, but yeah. But to use it, you need the gym badge from Dewford's Pokemon Gym. That's problematic, isn't it? Obtain the escape rope, but not really, because too bad the bag's full. It's got all those X items. So annoying. Makuhita, love and destroy. Okay, we're going to attempt to catch this. Okay, can deal with that. Okay, I'm not so happy about that. That's annoying. If that's your crit, I'm feeling alright. Should be able to be caught in the orange/yellow. But whether it will be caught in a Pokeball, I don't know. Yes! Makuhita is tenacious. It will keep getting up and attacking its foe however many times it is knocked down. Every time it gets back up, this Pokemon stores more energy in its body for evolving. I just... Terrence. That's all that came to me, so it's Terrence. It's too dark. This is a very easy cave to fumble around in compared to the likes of, you know, Dark Cave in Gen 2. Just me realizing this is not a good thing to do. more throat clearing. Oh, Clarabelle's got big fat now. This is the first time I'm recording this and the aircon's not on because it's not swelteringly hot today. Yay! It's actually under 30 degrees. Isn't that nice? It's just, it gets so stuffy in this room. In general, anyway. It really doesn't help that the temperatures have been consistently above 30 usually. Granted that it really only becomes a major issue when it's over 35 degrees. But yeah, I'm very overly reliant on aircon. And I reserve all my complaining for summer because in the winter, well, I've said this on the forum, that our winter is the most mild thing and it is nothing to complain about. What am I doing? Should I do some fighting in this gym? Because there's a few trainers, IIRC. So we could do that. That's a good idea. Alright. Okay. Hey, how's it going, champion bound Louis? Dewford's gym leader, Raleigh, commands fighting type Pokemon. Going against him with normal type Pokemon is asking for trouble. Fighting Pokemon will lay a serious smackdown on normal Pokemon, so be careful. What's worse, the gym is as dark as the ocean floor. But it will get brighter after defeating the trainers in your way. Hey, okay, go for it. Troubles me not being able to see where the trainers are going to come from. Don't you dare brush me off. It's not my fault if you cry. Oh, that's a bit much, isn't it? Battle Girl Laura. Do 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 do. After what I was saying before. Also, at least, like, I was making a comment on that, but I had managed to successfully get the confusion on them. I'm actually kind of annoyed that that hit, because now that's setting us up for a fall. Who can take the bide? Who's got the highest defense stat? Oops. I meant to look at summary. We could be in serious trouble now. I wonder if it matters which type of defense, like what type of attack hit them. I don't know enough about Bide, but anyway, Lazy Days has the best defense stat. Let's do this. Oh, that's right. That won't work. Oh no! What a trooper. Dying, 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 dying. Yes, I know. No, that is not allowed unless Bite is all you know. In which case, do that all you like. I like with Slackoth's evolution family that you can use items on the turn that they wouldn't do anything, and that doesn't matter. Oh, you would use detect, wouldn't you? How cheap. Only I'm allowed to do that. Glad that's over. Wow, I lost! Oh. I battle in the dark to make my heart stronger. But because it's so dark, I can never see Broly's face. Oh. Anyway. That knocked us around a bit more than I'd like. But that's fine. I mean, I kind of expected that. We do need to go and do some more leveling up. Hopefully I still won't, like, be over-leveled. It's funny, because I wasn't over-leveled last time for Roxanne's gym. And still, the video was called Roffle Stomping Roxanne. I wouldn't say it's a Roffle Stomp. I wouldn't have said that. And I have more respect for Roxanne than that. So, you know. I'm not the one who titles the episodes. Anyway. The one time that I would apply that term was when I did Ramos's gym in Gen 6. Because all of his Pokemon were one-hit knocked out by Delphox. It was really sad. And it really goes to show that, yeah, experience share was a broken addition. Anyway, that's all for today. Hope you've enjoyed. And yeah, I'm going to do some grinding in between these episodes, so yeah, we'll be able to do the gym next time. Which is funny because it took so long to get to the first gym and now we're already at the second one. And we've done one of the trainers, so that's cool. So yeah, I will see you soon.